No matter where you find yourself today in life, don't forget the person that helped you rise. There was a man named Richard, and he got married to a woman named Rebecca. They lived together for up to 10 years and they had no child. Rebecca was worried. Richard was also worried. They went for several medical tests, went to prayer houses. They tried everything possible to have a child, but the more they tried, the more they got discouraged. But something happened. Anytime Richard sleeps, he always dreams seeing his wife being pregnant and delivering a child to him. In that dream, there's something that he always sees. In that dream, he always sees that his wife will give him a child, but it will take a while before his wife will give him a child. So Richard kept on hoping. He kept that dream to himself. He didn't reveal that dream to his wife. Meanwhile, his wife was being pressured by Richard's family members, but Richard was countering his family members to leave his wife alone, that he is the one that got married to the woman. They should stop pressurizing his wife. If it happens that his wife failed to give him a child, it's his own name that will die, not their name. So they should stop pressurizing his wife. So they lived together from 10 years, it was getting to 15 years. Rebecca was depressed, was overthinking, didn't know what to do. But Richard kept on encouraging her that she should not worry. One day God will bless them with a child. Since he is okay medically, and Rebecca too is okay medically, they should keep on hoping on God. Richard didn't tell Rebecca his dreams, kept them to himself. So Rebecca had a maid. They brought the maid to them right from when she was a teenager, and she grew up to them. Now she was an adult, she was up to 20 years. Out of impatience, Rebecca now took her maid to her husband and told her husband that, look, this girl, she has been with us for some time and she has earned our trust, she has earned our loyalty. Go into her, have sex with her, and let her bear a child for you, since I'm unable to give you a child. Richard resisted, but Rebecca insisted, because Rebecca trusted her maid. And she trusted her maid because her maid was very loyal to them and had been with them and knows the family's secret for a very long time. She was now like a family to them. So Richard now went into their maid and had sex with their maid. And their maid took in, and it happened that their maid became pregnant. And when their maid became pregnant, the maid started making mockery of her madam. Just once that he slept with me and I'm able to take in, and I'm expecting a child for him. So surprisingly, they went for scanning and they discovered that this child their maid is carrying happens to be a boy. So their maid's ego now rose to the apex. Doing the normal house chores that she normally wake up in the morning, clean the house, cook for them, she now started feeling pompous. So she started making her madam feel bad. Look at this girl that I picked from the gutter, that they brought to me, that her father and mother died, that she is an orphan. I trained her in primary, secondary, and university. She's now looking down on me because she's now pregnant for my husband. Out of anger, Rebecca now met her husband. So you are the one that is giving this girl wings, that is making this girl to talk to me anyhow, treat me anyhow. The husband said, no. From the one that you brought this idea, I told you that I don't like it, that I'm okay, that I'm believing in God, that God will one day give us a child. You were the one that out of impatience went and pushed this girl to me to have sex with her and give you a child. You even tried blackmailing me that if I don't sleep with this girl, it's a proof that I have a child out there that I'm trying to hide from you. So I obeyed you and I slept with this guy, and look at what this guy is doing now. You are blaming it to me. This girl is still your maid. Whatever you want to do with her, go ahead and do with her. Rebecca, out of anger, now chased her maid out of her house. And her maid is an orphan. She had nowhere to go. She left the house and she was on the street. Richard's sister heard about it. She now took this girl to her house in order to preserve Richard's offspring. Let it not be that this girl might have some miscarriage and they will lose the baby, because it was Richard's offspring and it was Richard's only child. She had an agreement with this girl that immediately you give birth to this child and you train this child and it's up to 1 or 2 years, I will kick you out of this house. You go and fend for yourself. Most of us fail to understand that there are some certain positions that you might find yourself in life. You don't have any business being there. It's because of your relationship with somebody that took you there. Rebecca's maid had no business taking in for her husband. It was because she was their maid and she was the only person available that she could have gone out there to get anybody for Richard to impregnate that person, and the person will raise an offspring for Richard, but it happens to be the maid. And when the maid got there, all of a sudden she forgot that, oh, I was nobody. It was my madam that brought me here. They promised her that if you give birth to this child, we will open a business for you, we will build a house for you, we will take care of you. Once the child is up to 2 or 3 years, we take the child from you and you go on with your life. And she agreed. At first, she was very excited that this is what these people are going to do. It's a very big opportunity for me. But once she took in, she started feeling pompous. That is how most of us are. Sometimes somebody might help us to get a job by qualification or by anything. We don't have any business getting that job. Somebody might help us get to a place where we don't have any business getting there by qualification or by class or by anything. We don't have any business getting there. And once we get to that place, we start feeling pompous. We start looking down on that particular person that helped us in getting to that place, like forgetting that without that person, we will not be there. Some people even think that my boss was a millionaire, he helped me rise, I'm now a billionaire, so my boss is no longer my class. Forgetting that your boss that helped you rise, without that your boss wouldn't have gotten to that place. Yeah, I understand here and there are people that when they help you get to a particular position, they feel so much entitled. They feel, oh, anything you do now, you are supposed to be remitting to me. They still expect you to be acting like the old you, where they picked you from the gutter. Some people might put you in a position because they still want to be in charge of that position. That is why they keep put you there. Just like in our Nigeria today, somebody might be a governor, and the governor stepping down will bring his candidate to become a governor. Bringing his candidate to become a governor, they want to be controlling things in that state. And with time, the person will get tired and fed up of the person controlling them, and we want to be doing things their own way. And that is why you see where Godfather and son will start having misunderstanding. That is not the kind of help I'm talking about. The kind of help I'm talking about is the kind that you will help somebody and you will even forget that you help the person. Some people that they help might look at it like, I've arrived now, and they will start looking down on the person that helped them. Even paying homage to the person, they will now start feeling pompous. They will see the person and act as if they don't see the person. Those kind of people, they always get their own reward, and their own reward is not always good. She missed the things that were supposed to come to her. They promised her a house, they promised her a car, they promised her business, a very good one at that, and they still promised to be supporting her, and she agreed. But once she got to that place, it entered her head. After all, I've tested what my madam have been testing, so me and my madam were equal. So in everything we do, no matter where we are today, no matter where you find yourself today in life, don't forget the person that helped you rise. Don't forget the person that helped you to get to that position. No matter what happens, don't forget that person. Always try to pay homage to that person. Even when you have a little misunderstanding with that person, show that misunderstanding away. It is human to have misunderstanding with people. Show some sense of maturity and love, and always try to remember the one that helped you rise. Thank you.